you hate when you used to go over your friend's house and the roach be right in the middle of the TV and everybody try to ignore it?
Try to act like it's not there and shit. Like, y'all see this motherfucking roach.
Then they mama
Somebody kill it.
Then they mama come out of nowhere with the flip flop. God damn it.
We about to miss the best part.
I'm sorry, baby.
Fucking roach sitting there right on Uncle Phil's face and shit right before he about to throw jazz at.
Have you ever been to a girl house and she got roaches? You like, I don't even know if I want to hit now.
I'm leaving.
You know what?
That shit that happened to me before, bro. I'm not taking my clothes off.
You gonna put your jacket down. They're gonna fest your jacket.
That's what I'm saying. Them roaches, they'll get in your shit and travel with you. Them motherfuckers gonna think I'm gonna go somewhere. They gonna think I got roaches.
You just walk in the crib like, nope.
Nasty bitch.
Hey man,
That was me.
we here, Easily Offended Podcast, man. We had our little roast talk.
Roach talk.
Yeah.
That's roast talk right there.
Nothing like starting off a show talking about roaches.
Hey, man.
It's a part of life.
Yeah,
Hey, when we all die, nigga, the roach is still gonna be here.
Man, how long was the life expectancy of a roach?
I mean, not that long, but they duplicate.
They multiply.
Multiply it in a
Yeah, because the
level.
females, when you kill them, they let that sack go.
And can a roach live without its head for like a little bit of time? I think I read like it's like roaches are like it's wild.
Roach facts.
Roach facts.
All right, in case you need to know some shit about roaches, we got you. It's the only podcast where you gonna find out roach facts, nigga.
Yeah.
Right.
Easily offended.
Hey, whole time I'm gonna look up some roach facts next time. I swear to God, I am now.
Like, did you know?
Did you know roaches?
Hey, it's relatable.
Hey man, we all in the building today.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? What's been going on? Sean, you been MIA. You been, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. You got that Pornhub glow.
Man, you got the leather
Is that like
jacket.
the high pro glow and shit.
You got the
Yeah,
Pornhub
mopping
glow.
glow or mopping hoe. I don't know.
Man,
But
you get the leather jacket. Is it? Yeah, the leather jacket. Oh
To
yeah,
the Top Gun.
You know,
hell yeah.
Sean ain't been in front of the camera in a while.
You look like you just get off shooting a fucking porno, bro. You really do.
You do.
Fresh out
and
the-
go.
That's like right here. That's like.
I'm telling you, man. I remember I was watching. Don't ask me why, but I think it was Vlad. He was interviewing like Lexington Steele or some shit like that. You look like
Fucking
Lexington
legend.
Steele. You look just like this nigga right now. Like you just be like,
Lexington Steel.
yeah, man. Anyway, my bad. Go ahead.
Pause.
Pause.
But, yeah, I just went to a Halloween party and it was kind of a how dare I say Lexington Steel towel party. They was called it FreakO'Ween.
FreakO'Ween.
Please go into detail.
Yes, we got to know what the FreakO'Ween is.
It's pretty much people come from all over the Midwest and they come do this hotel takeover in Naperville and they dress up in costumes and they got they take over like 2 or 3
I heard
floors.
about this. They also do it on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
I heard
And,
about that.
and they all come together and this is a big people in costumes and they
Just got 2 floors of the hotel. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
Can you imagine being the guest underneath that?
Nah. Oh, it was funny because they had the Uber Eats this Chinese dude. He was an Uber Eats dude. He was looking scared as hell.
What is going on? No.
He wasn't a part of it.
No.
Oh, so somebody ordered Uber Eats.
Right,
and
you
it was
ordered Uber
ain't
Eats
that a
that
bitch?
I need to replenish.
He was looking scary.
I feel
as hell.
deleted.
I was like,
Right.
this dude.
What the fuck?
Niggas ordering
What?
condoms on Instacart and shit.
Hey.
Motherfucker.
Hey,
Wait a
out of
minute. So
country.
hold on. Wait. So you go back to the Asian man that was
He
bringing
was just
food.
looking all scary and shit. Like,
Was everybody naked?
no, but girls had the costumes and they had their titties out and
Are
asses
you scared
out.
of titties?
It was
You know,
titties
Chinese-
out. all
He
kinds
was.
of
He
shit.
probably wouldn't.
You know,
he didn't think he
Chinese
was
man,
related to
they
a
ain't
freak.
they ain't
And I
used to
used
seeing
get
a big
this,
booty.
It's like, this is not the rush hour, but
God damn it, man.
but these are some pictures y'all want to.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Are you
gonna show
dressed?
pictures
Are you dressed?
on the pod? Hold on, man. Hold on. Let me blow this shit up.
Is these shits? No, we gonna have to share. Oh yeah, no, we gonna have to put those on the pod.
No.
Is he
Oh, we
dressed?
can't. We can't. We
Yeah,
do that.
because people.
All right. Yeah, we can't.
Yeah,
we
my
can't.
costume was a Black Panther, of course.
It's like a woman offensive line.
That's a huge bitch.
There were a lot of how you say
Just joking.
robust women there.
Robust. Hey.
Yes.
They need love too.
I mean, it was
They need love.
It was some big girls.
I
I
mean,
know,
But they
I
need
know.
love too.
I can only imagine the type of smells that happened over a course.
Over a course of time.
After about 3 hours of that shit, boy.
Oh, that titty sweat.
Man, titty
Oh
sweat.
God.
Need some,
Hey,
So right
bro.
now we looking at Sean's phone.
Hey, bro.
He's showing us pictures.
Ain't no fucking way in
To
hell
the
I
listeners
get
out
that
there.
motherfucker. No offense to you, but
no, it's
you like
okay
what you
because
like.
sometimes I be feeling like I'm like in the civilian world. I would never even speak to you.
But you would.
Sometimes.
I mean,
But sometimes there I might. But sometimes even there I'm like, that's too much.
brother, I'd have to pass.
Why you slide the phone like that?
Damn.
I'm just no offense. Hey, look, you like what you. Hey, look, you like what you like. I'm just saying.
It's okay. I mean, all of them don't, and
damn.
all of them there aren't. How you say,
What's
Lane Bryant proportions, but
What is the no fuck? Is you know what?
But
Let
there
me
was
shut
some-
the
Hey,
fuck
one of them
Definitely.
bitches look like Lavelle Crawford, nigga.
Let me, Jadea, let me
Man,
tell you
for
something.
real.
that was wild.
but and that's just the tip of the
I
iceberg.
That's the
That's
tip.
just the tip of the iceberg of your week.
No, nigga,
No,
that was the whole
tip of
iceberg.
of
Fuck
the-
are you talking
of the
about?
party.
Oh,
Because that was these pictures were in the lobby,
Oh yeah.
so that's the tip of the iceberg.
So is it some Coca-Cola shaped bottles, ladies in there, or they all
2 liter? No, let me stop. But,
See,
no. It was some nice looking, some nice shapely women there.
How many?
They just weren't in that picture.
No, they weren't.
How many? I'm just
they're like the
curious. Out of-
7th grade
out of-
teacher.
Out of all the, how many women would you say were in there?
In the place?
Yeah,
If you had to guess,
That was with
rough
y'all people.
ballpark it. Obviously, you ain't had to
I
count,
would
but
say
ballpark
shit,
it.
at least probably 100.
Okay. And how many of them were decent? Like, I mean, you know, I'd say from
Scale
like
of 1 to
6
10.
so from 6 to 10.
How many were above a 6? That's a pretty low bar. But how many in there were above a 6?
That's actually a pretty high bar.
if you got to think about it,
I would say maybe 40%.
Really? That's a lot.
Maybe 30-40%.
Okay, how many were between 8 to 10? Would you say?
I feel bad saying this now.
No, you don't. Why?
I feel 8 to 10 was like, who was you? But I would say it was about 10. I'll say about 10-20% were 10s, but if you saw it, you're like, oh damn.
Okay.
About
Really?
10,
20% were like,
Yeah, I'd say maybe 10-20%.
that's a
You know,
lot.
this is all subjective.
Yeah,
This is all subjective.
I'd say 10-20%.
And there would be people that would they look at that picture and be like, man, Joe, call me next time. Let me know when you about to go with that. We in there.
it's a few Stinkies. Remember Stinky from House Party 3?
Hey man.
Hey, man.
Everybody deserves love.
Yeah,
Everybody,
Just not
yeah.
for me.
And I'm not, you know what I'm saying?
I
like
agree.
said, I'm not mad at him.
God bless you, man.
That
I have a
was
due
the,
respect for you.
Somebody got to do it.
Chris, what you been up to, man?
It's a dirty job, but somebody got to do it.
My
Yeah, because they had like I don't even want to say it now. Y'all can't laugh at this, so you got to breathe first.
Okay. What?
All right, so
What?
they had kiddie pools in there
Stop it.
with the
Wait. Kiddie pools
No,
where?
let them finish, please. Let them finish.
they had the kiddie pools in there with the baby oil.
You a damn lie.
I'm not lying, bro.
Wait, where?
What were they doing in there?
Oh, you got a
Because
picture?
You got
the whole,
picture of
you got
your
the whole
Just show the
hotel,
picture. Just show the
yo,
picture.
so-
Put it in the
Oh,
chat.
you
Put it in the
got-
chat.
oh,
No, you ain't got to put it in chat.
yeah,
Just,
yeah, 'cause
but
I don't
just,
wanna
I
yeah,
don't
You don't
want
wanna have that-
want that on my phone. Hell
You imagine kind of trying to explain that to somebody?
no. No.
Why
fuck
you got
that.
this in your phone, Chris?
He
Oh,
probably-
shit.
I just
It's the
don't
group
wanna be in
chat.
possession.
Hell no, man. You
But,
probably gonna give me
yeah, they had the
gonorrhea on my
baby
fucking
oil
phone, bro.
in the kiddie pool.
You scrolling through. You got a lot of motherfuckers.
No,
You
because
got a lot of
this
pictures.
is the group chat.
Oh, the group
Oh.
chat for the.
How many people are in the group chat?
Shit, man, a lot. Because people's coming from all over.
Niggas come from all over to come to this shit.
Yeah, it's FreakOWeen, nigga. You ain't know.
They coming from all over. Okay, now when you look at this picture, you cannot laugh. So
Oh,
breathe.
fuck that. I'm gonna laugh.
Don't laugh.
It was funny.
Where is that you?
No, that's not me, man.
Wow.
Hey, this is some wild shit going on. This
Hey,
is like a-
hey, can I at least describe
This
it?
is like a hotel ballroom, nigga.
Yeah, they took over the ballroom.
This is some wild shit.
Please
bro.
describe
What
that.
the fuck is going on?
Yo, what the fuck is this?
Yo, please describe that to the folks that's listening.
There's a man in the kiddie pool with a large,
Ass in front of him.
a very large ass in front of him, and there's like baby oil in the pool, and he just has his arms open, obviously ready to receive.
Whatever comes out that ass.
Whatever comes out that ass.
Everybody in the background is naked.
Yeah, and it's like it's a whole lot of naked people in the background. It's
in a hotel
They
ballroom.
look like gym teachers. A lot of them look like gym
Stop it, Jim.
The lunch lady.
Yeah, that's
said
definitely,
lunch
she definitely served lunch in my school.
You want potatoes or grapes?
Y'all are
Yo,
horrible.
what the fuck? This is some wild shit.
Yeah, I'm saying that's the group chat, bro.
Okay. We've been on this for much too long. This is great.
So many good sound bites out of this.
Yeah, but god damn.
Yo, that was
Chris, I mean, all our weeks are boring compared to yours.
All right, why I talk about my week, man? I ain't did shit. What you do?
We ain't go to FreakOWeen.
Right, I didn't go to FreakOWeen.
If you ain't go to FreakOWeen, nigga,
You did shit, right?
You missed out on everything.
Shit.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
man.
but it's a decent time. But my thing is it's kind of cliquish because everybody's kind of clicky there. You know what I'm saying?
They got to click up by like titty size. It's just like if you ain't at least a C, you can't hang with us.
You know, it's
That's
funny.
the A club, baby.
This one chick came up to me and she gonna say, "Well, I can get the 1-on-1, but I'm looking for 3 or 4 dudes." And I'm like, "You can't find that here?" And she's like, "Well, there can't just be anybody." I'm like, "Really?"
I mean, people do have standards in that type of sense. You feel me?
But I'm just saying, I'm like, you were literally in a place where it's ass and titties everywhere. You can't. I told her you need to just sit on the bed and just do this.
This is another side of life.
But I don't know.
Wait. So they have
Shit.
beds in the ballroom?
Oh yeah. So it's like
there are beds in the ballroom?
no, because people you have the 2 floors, right?
Oh, so people go okay.
Yeah, this guy.
I'm about to say.
You know what's crazy about this as well? Like, y'all literally rented out 2 floors worth of rooms in a ballroom.
Yeah, and
This is some real shit. This is a fucking
real life
convention.
They had a costume contest and everything.
Of what? Please tell me you got pictures of that.
All this FreakOWeen.
Please tell me you got pictures of that
I had
shit.
to look at the thing.
You got time.
Yeah, we'll have to. No, we'll that'll be off camera.
This episode is gonna be called Freakathon.
But it's a real popular
FreakOWeen,
thing. They've been
nigga.
doing it for like 18 years now.
18
years?
Yes.
Yeah,
Since like
dude,
2002 or
We
something
ain't
like
been living, Joe. We have not been
Dude,
living. life.
when I worked
married,
at
I'm
Starbucks,
good.
one of the managers on 55th, she was into that. And she told me about the New Year's Eve joint because they have one out there for New Year's Eve. It's the same
Does
way.
she also look like a gym teacher?
No,
Stop
she
it.
does not.
No.
She
Yeah,
does not.
the next one is Naughty Gras.
Naughty Gras.
Yes, you love the puns, yo. Yeah,
Look, let me stop. If anybody just so happened to listen to, I'm so sorry to talk about y'all.
But
Not
they're nice
everybody,
people.
just
I was there,
just the
so-
gym teachers.
Right.
That's all. Y'all should know
You
better.
ain't never got to worry about me coming to that shit.
The
So.
lunch ladies and the gym teachers, y'all should know better. Shame
Oh,
on
wow.
you, goddammit.
Right.
You got to serve potatoes and gravy on Monday. And it's the shit that you was on over the weekend.
So you gonna come in
my
and say, "Well,
God.
I smell like tater tots in here."
My week ain't compared to shit to
like,
this
oh.
shit. This shit's whack.
Only memorable thing that happened in my week actually just happened to me. I got a ticket for parking 12 inches away from the curb.
Really?
I
Did
couldn't
he-
believe that shit.
Like,
Yeah,
was
but
it?
look-
Like I got in my car. I was in the South Loop. I got in my car, and I looked. I'm like, I got a ticket. So I paid the meter. Oh, my city sticker, my place
License?
sticker, everything is up to date. What could possibly be the reason for this
You get a
fucking
fucking
ticket? I pull this shit out. This shit say more than 12 inches away from the curb, and I'm looking in my car like, bro, okay. I'm not right on the curb, but I'm not like sitting in the fucking street, bro.
Right.
Like you was really
bored.
looking for a reason
Yeah.
to write a motherfucker a ticket. You say, oh man, he got all this shit up to date. Did you get your tape measure out?
They had to.
That's what I was just thinking about.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like petty as fuck, man.
That's some driver's edge shit.
Yeah.
He had to be on the end of his shift. It was like, I ain't had a ticket all day. Let me just give
yeah,
somebody.
but
And the
Hold
ticket is $20, bro.
Oh, that's
that's
petty
petty.
as fuck.
Petty as
That's
fuck.
petty as fuck.
Hey,
Petty
city
as
of
fuck.
Chicago,
Might
y'all
have been a
petty.
chick who heard your lunch lady comment.
Hey, fuck that bitch.
You need a tape measure, baby. I got it. It look like he too far from the
sorry,
curb.
been
She
real-
pulled out
I
a
get-
sandwich.
I've been real vulgar. I'm gonna tone it down.
Maybe she couldn't get in freaking when she
This
was
was
mad. She couldn't.
Why be mad at me? I ain't had nothing to do with that.
Hey,
She's like, "Well, you look like the type of nigga talk about me. Fuck you."
yeah, that motherfucker must know you. Jay. Ain't no way in hell.
Hell yeah,
That was
that
some
sounds
real-
personal as hell.
I
That
mean,
sounds very personal.
it- 'cause
A
it-
$20 ticket,
Right.
that's personal.
And I didn't even know like you could. Like I've heard that. Like I know you're supposed to park. You know, so certain you can't park too far away from the curb. But I feel like that's reserved.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing. To me.
I know it's a law that you can't. They can write you a ticket for parking. Like, but like you talking about like you halfway in the street or some shit like that, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Was you on the north side?
Nah,
No, he
it's
said
South
South
Loop.
Loop.
Oh, shit.
To be
Yeah,
honest.
that's whack. That's whack as fuck.
Shit's terrible, yeah, man. But other than that, my week wasn't on shit.
Yeah, man, I ain't
Yeah, I ain't really do too much either. My shit was real chill. You know what I mean? Compared to your shit, I mean, Lord Jesus.
Yeah, you ain't going first anymore, man.
Right.
You going first.
I'm getting ready for my dad's 85th birthday party. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be
Shout
on
out to
the
Ed
20th.
Brown.
Shout out to Pops.
That's
So,
a blessing.
Hardest
You know what
working
I'm
man.
85, man.
85,
Wow.
brother.
I remember
You know
your
what I'm saying?
pops used to have that station wagon, Joe. With
I used to love that station wagon.
And he had the antenna, the CV.
My
radio
dad,
antenna.
so
Yeah.
like my dad is one of these old school dads. You know what I'm saying? He had a gold plated CB in his car with an antenna on top of it. He used to talk to truckers and shit like that. As I got older, because he doesn't like to fly. My dad doesn't like to fly for shit. He drives everywhere.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So he be on fucking 17-hour road trip type shit.
oh,
You know what I mean? That's why when I was a kid, I remember laying in the back of the station wagon.
I mean, I had
You know what I'm
to-
saying? I had my blanket, my snacks and shit. You know what I mean? I was a kid. Like, I didn't have no video games because I'm in the car. This is before technology and
Right, you
internet
could
and
read
shit
a
like
book,
that. So
look out the window.
I'm just back there. I'm chilling. You know what I mean? But yeah, so he celebrated his 85th.
Nice.
But he had a CB, and I used to always give him hell about it as I got older, like because he had one in the house. But he was like, if it wasn't for this, you'd have been born on the expressway.
Well, damn.
I was like, well, what are you talking about? So obviously they was at Thanksgiving dinner when I was coming to this world. So he had to drive, and it was an accident on the expressway.
Whoa.
So he got on the CB and talked to the trucker and said, hey, my wife is in labor. I need to get to this exit. Can y'all make a way?
Oh, nice.
And they did it. And
Nice.
he got me to the hospital in Micah Reese.
That's pretty smooth, bro.
So, like, yeah, my dad, he still has it. He's mad because he has a newer car that can't have CBs in it. Like, you can't put it in it. He's just so mad. It's a nice car. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is a Lincoln, you know what I mean? Decked the fuck out. And I'm like, you have all of this.
Right. Don't you got XM?
Don't you got Siri? You can talk to the Google lady. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sure that there's an app he could put on his phone. That he
Yeah.
can do via Bluetooth. And he can
He
sit-
likes the nostalgia, bro. He loves.
He want the little
Break
He
it.
want
he break it. Flock 44.
That was his name?
Flock 44. That's his name.
You got
Flock
your ears
44.
on? Come on.
Flock
back.
44. When we was kids, we used to go to Washington Park right here
Nice.
on Sundays. All the guys all his friends would bring their kids. We'll play football or something like that where they talk their CB talk and Drake Miller highlight.
Oh, shit. That sounds
Yeah,
cool,
man.
bro.
But yeah, that was basically it. That's the only thing I got going on. I mean,
That was a good story, but it still didn't compare to his.
Yeah, that shit was just.
No, for that, not for I'm just bullshit, but that was a good story though. That's a dope ass name, Flock 44. I don't know why you ain't take that name. I'll be in Flock 45.
That's your DJ name.
Right.
Oh man, that would be crazy.
Flock 44.
What we talking about today, man? It's a lot of craziness
We
going
canceling people today.
on. Canceling
Oh, damn.
people.
We canceling motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So we decided to make a cancel list.
People we just feel that doesn't need to be.
Need taken up off of here, basically.
They need to take a break. I wouldn't get rid of them.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
take a break, bro. Like you out. You know what I mean? Just take a break.
Pause him.
Yeah, just pause for a second. You know what I'm saying? Just don't you Will Smith, we ain't seen shit. Will Smith has been gone. You know
Jada
what
said
I'm
he
saying?
can't come out the house.
He like, you know what, I'm out.
He can't. He said Jada said he can't come out the
She grounded him.
This nigga Will Smith is grounded.
He said, I can't come out, y'all.
Jada said I can't come outside.
I can't come out till my movie drop. You know what I'm saying?
That's fucked up.
Hell no.
When my movie drop, I'll be outside, you know.
Somebody laugh and
shit.
smack him.
Damn, speaking of that's something that should have been on my cancel. I didn't even think about her. But go ahead. My bad.
Yeah, so we all picked one person. So who wants to go first?
I'll go to get out the way.
Okay,
It was I was fighting between a few, but I landed on Sukiana. I can't.
Sukiyana.
I have no
Yes.
idea who that is.
See?
Which
Me
which
neither.
is,
Trust
which
me.
is one of the reasons
You know
why I didn't want to necessarily bring her because I had to
Sukiana.
explain who she is, and I really don't want to necessarily go into explaining it. Just long story short, she's somebody that's on Love and Hip Hop, She's a rapper. She's just every stereotype of the hood black girl.
Yeah,
super.
I've seen her tweets.
You know what I mean? Like super ignorant. You know, it's just.
Lashes, everything.
You said what?
Lashes. And
everything. The whole nine.
Whole uniform.
Oh, everything. I think her Twitter handle is Suki with the good coochie. If I'm not mistaken.
There it is. Suki with the good coochie right there.
Everything I just
Sukiana Goat on Instagram.
I can't do it, yo. Like she is like one of the ladies tweets she put, hold on.
She has a hashtag on Instagram.
Yo, I have to read this to you. Let me make sure that I quote this correctly. That's if I can fucking find it. If I can't find it, I ain't about to sit here and do it. God. But she spelled
God gave me a throat for music. God gave you a throat for rent.
You see what I'm saying?
Well, no, this is somebody saying this to Suki. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Chica the Suki. I don't know who Chica is.
Let me read a tweet from her. One of her latest tweets.
She missing a tooth, nigga?
That she had veneers and she tried to eat crab legs. And why the fuck do I know this? Anyway, so
wait, she lost a tooth trying to eat some crab legs?
Yeah,
she was trying to bite through the shell.
With she had veneers. See, this what's fucked up about this is one of the reasons why I don't like today's technology. They know I don't like her, and every time I know my phone hears me say this shit, and she always pops up on my feed. So this is one of her latest tweets. I couldn't be a surrogate mother unless your baby daddy finna be my man my whole pregnancy. Read how she.
So that's who that is. Okay,
yes.
I saw that. I saw that. Sarah, like the name Sarah.
The name Sarah, space GET.
Did she really do that? Like,
yes.
She wasn't like trolling. She wasn't.
If she is, she won't work to cancel that.
She not Sukiana with the good spelling.
Nah, not at all. It was between I was battling between her.
Sukiana with the good grammar.
I was battling between her and Taylor Swift. I couldn't.
Taylor Swift?
I can't stand her. Bro.
What's wrong with Taylor Swift, bro?
Fuck Taylor Swift. She's annoying. What? I can't stand her, bro.
Come on.
I don't want to talk about her right now because then it's going. But I can't. Like
it runs deep.
I do not like her, bro. I just don't. I really want to cancel her.
Clean and. How's it going, guys?
Yeah. I'm gonna get back to that, but y'all go. No, for real. I can't talk about her right now. Man. I don't want to talk about
man.
So yours is Sukiana.
Yes.
That was hilarious.
AKA Suki with the good coochie.
Yeah,
AKA Suki with the bad spelling.
Yes. I can't do it, yo.
All right, Sean, what about you? What you got?
I don't really have any cancel, but I don't really like to cancel anybody. But I guess if I had to cancel somebody, I don't know. I was thinking more of Don Lemon.
Yeah,
he came to my head.
Why Don Lemon?
Yeah, just because of what he represents. It's almost like he's the poster child of whole victimology culture. You know, he's always he's at the forefront of victimology and the whole gay thing. I mean, I don't know. He's just kind of
the whole gay thing.
The whole gay, right?
You don't think he's really gay?
Not that there's anything wrong with being gay, but it's just like
he just threw that in there.
He just said the whole gay thing, and then nothing came after that.
All right,
it's just annoying. I mean, they're gay people, and then sometimes, just like anybody, sometimes people can be annoyingly gay. He's just look at me, and then he's got this white dude over here. It's just. I don't know. It's just annoying.
The fact that he's gay is annoying.
Just the way he's gay is annoying.
The way he's gay.
Oh my God.
Yo, that's fucking.
This is horrible.
That's hilarious.
It's just annoying.
This nigga said the way that he's gay.
Hey,
you know,
it's not the fact that he's gay. It's the way that he's gay.
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
Yeah, nah.
Because you met some of those gay people and say, "Hey, I'm gay." All right,
okay,
cool.
all right.
Yeah, you got these other gay people and big butt.
Just let it go, man.
Oh, loud as shit.
Please
tell us how you really feel. Now we're really getting to the reason why you want to cancel this nigga.
But he's just kind of.
Hey man, you gonna get us fucking canceled.
For real. We need to take off that fight, man. Give us a chance.
Jesus,
there's nothing wrong with being gay. Nothing wrong with that. Hey,
goddamn, what happened?
But you gotta be gay a certain way though. You can't.
What happened at FreakOWeen, man? Is it something?
This thing is traumatized.
Is it a root to this story? What happened?
Sean got raped at FreakOWeen.
I'm not saying that you. I'm just saying. I'm just asking.
I would have left immediately.
I believe you.
Okay. All right.
That's Chicagopodcast.
Oh my God.
This nigga said. Yo, this shit got wild. Yeah. This is one of the wildest 20 minutes I think so far, bro.
This shit has escalated so fast.
This nigga,
I have no idea where we're going from here.
I keep telling you, you going last from here on out, man. Goddamn, now who want to follow up after this shit, bro?
I gotta.
What you get?
I'll go
top
next.
That? Yes.
I'll go next. So mine is John Legend.
Okay.
We're just ordinary.
I fucking. He reminds me of the WB Frog, Joe. You know
what?
Just the way, like the WWB. Like that's what this nigga reminds me of. Just show tune singing ass nigga, man.
He said the WB Frog.
You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker. Remember he had that picture?
I have to breathe, guys.
Okay. He was getting out of the pool with the shirt on and shit. Like, why you got a whole button down shirt on in the pool? Tell me he was the sexiest man alive or some shit with a fucking button down shirt
In the pool.
Like did somebody push you in the pool?
Yo, that's fun.
Yeah, I don't know, man. He just like I used to like John Legend, but now he just annoys the shit out of me, man. Like he's just like he gonna come out with a top hat and a cane, motherfucking high stepping and shit. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Like,
man.
Sit your ass down, man. Singing and shit.
Wow. For no reason.
That's funny. Man. So fuck John Legend.
Fuck John Legend. Don Lemon.
He has so many great songs.
Yes.
Hey man.
I can get the annoyance though.
He just it's too much.
I get it. You know, everybody got a little annoyance to him.
Oh my god.
Who do you got, man?
Nothing compared to y'all. Shit. God damn, I should have researched this more. It was fucking my idea.
I'm telling
God
you, man.
damn.
You gotta next time again, you gotta let him go last.
Yeah, G.
That's the closer.
And that was off the cuff. He ain't even
right. He didn't even have nobody at first.
He's been gone for like 3 weeks.
Like, you know what? I don't like the fact that Don Lemon is gay.
Like you had a lot to build up. You haven't been with us in almost like a month and a half.
Yeah, man,
you know what I'm saying?
That was wild.
You had a lot to let off.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I'm saying? Mine's is I mean, it's the obvious and it's funny to me and it's not funny. You feel what I'm saying? My cancel person would be Kanye.
Now why? Why Kanye?
Why? Because I mean, this is the thing. I'm a fan of. We all fans of Kanye. We love him. We call him a genius. Musically, yes, he is. But it comes to the fact that like now you're just speaking into the realm of things that you don't even know nothing about yet, and you think these people are going to have your back, and they don't. As you can see, he's lost all his deals. Vogue is not messing with him. Balenciaga's not messing with him.
I mean, he's a billionaire. So.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not for long.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, what made him that was the Adidas and all these other situations.
Hey, I saw a release because I know he was tripping on that before too. That new Adidas, this new shoe they have, that looks like
very similar to his.
It's the Yeezy, just like off Wish.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
I mean,
but it's like it's obvious, bro. Like this is a Yeezy shoe.
That's Kanye's fault.
He should have read that contract.
No, it's not even fuck the contract. Here's the thing one thing about Kanye West that really does annoy me about him. He goes on these rants about how these they don't support black people and this, that, and the third, blah blah blah. And he needs to be perfectly honest. He didn't do a good job empowering black people his damn self. Like for example, his creative team. Remember, his creative team. He had Don C. He had Virgil. That was a part of his creative team. But as soon as when he got with Adidas, what he do? He let Don C. and he let Virgil go. And then they replaced him with Adidas. So it's like that's your fucking fault. It is what it is. And then Virgil got his deal. He hated on Virgil when he got his deal with Louis Vuitton.
Oh,
he hated
because he was mad because he said Kanye used to always call himself Louis Vuitton Don.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so he was
pissed. He wanted that.
Yeah. He was pissed.
Damn, that's ironic.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like the fact that Adidas came out with essentially
exact same
shoe. Whose fault is that, nigga? That's your fault.
I mean, that's the machine. That's what they do.
Like, I just hate bipolar Kanye. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to keep bringing that part up into it because you're still conscious of what you're saying. Because a lot of things you say, it's merit and it's truth to. But then your outlandish shit
antics.
overweighs the good shit that you did say. Because it's the soundbite. We in the internet world, so everybody wants to poke. So I get it. You think a certain media group is behind getting you out of the game? Shut the fuck up. There's a lot of us in this situation and are still, nigga, we know what not to say and what to say.
Yeah, but I think that's his issue. He feels like
just
demonstrated
on the
he's
first
been
20 minutes of
muzzled,
this shit.
Right.
so he feel like now he can speak.
He ain't muzzled. The man disappears from Twitter, Instagram, all that shit. Then he just comes back with some crazy shit.
So
like
just to give a little bit of background as to what the fuck done happened lately, if you've been under a rock. So he was supposed to be on The Shop with LeBron, that LeBron James show on HBO, and they ended up shelving it because he said because he had with Rich Paul. Or was it Rich Paul? Whoever it is, I don't know if it's Rich Paul that's on the show with LeBron, but anyway, one of those guys.
It was one of his homies.
yeah, and they said that he had a conversation with Kanye, where Kanye said he wasn't gonna come on there talking about no wild shit, and then he came on there talking about some wild shit. So then they couldn't air the episode, So right after that, they announced that Nori has him on Drink Champs, days later.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Goes on Drink Champs and then starts talking about George Floyd died from a fentanyl overdose and not from a knee on the neck. Which, and everybody, the Kanye is not crazy crowd really annoys the fuck out of me.
Oh, shit.
Right? Because, okay, take the word crazy out of it. Something mentally is off with Kanye. It has been for a long time. And yes, some of the shit he says does make sense. Some of it. But it's interspersed between so much wild and just outlandish thoughts. Like, bro, why the fuck are you even talking about George Floyd? What's the point? How does this fact help any of your overall arguments about anything else? Why would you bring this up?
I think
now you're making this man's family relive the shit again. To what gain? You know what I'm saying? What did this help? It didn't help any fucking body. It didn't help you. It didn't help them. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, so it automatically discredits all the other shit you have to say when you do all this wild shit, when you put on the White Lives Matter shirt. Why?
Yeah,
Why would you do that? You know that's going to be inflammatory, bro.
And
keep
going.
No,
you good. I mean, it's very annoying because we came out with College Dropout, You feel what I'm saying? You made songs that meant something. You feel me? The song with the guy you hate, John Legend, and what's it?
Jiminy Cricket ass nigga.
This guy.
Get By with Tyler Qualley. I can't think of the group he did. It was a great fucking
Slum
record.
Village?
Nah, it wasn't Slum Village. It was one record and it was amazing. And I know I'm gonna be pissed off because I can't think of this shit. But you made records that meant something. The song with Cameron, Crack, like you just hypocrite back into what you started with is not where you at now.
Did you say hypocrite?
Yeah, I know that's not a word.
It is now.
We're going to have you talk to Sukiyama.
Put that shit on the shirt. Right, you're going to have to get some fucking English lessons from Sukiyama, nigga.
She coming out with a children's book. C is for coochie.
Hands down the wildest fucking episode ever, bro. This shit is hilarious. This nigga is funny as hell. Go ahead.
Oh man.
You were saying hypocrite. Go ahead.
But I'm just
He was hypocrite, and then what happened?
Yo, I just missed the. Oh yeah.
Wait. How do we spell it? Wait, give me a pen. No, that's funny as. Yo, write that down.
Man, I feel you. I miss the old Kanye.
I'm not work on the spelling. Y'all go ahead.
I'm not on the fuck Kanye train. I'm not.
That's
you know what I'm saying? I want Kanye to get some fucking help.
Dude.
I want Kanye to heal. Like, because it's been a downward spiral since his mother died, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like, and you really, anybody with sense that's looking at Kanye can see it. His behavior is manic.
You don't think
he's all over the place.
You don't think he has the Kardashian curse?
Hell no.
I mean, nah, because he was on his way down way before that. They ain't helped. I definitely say that. I don't think that shit helped at all. But you definitely can't blame Kim Kardashian for what the fuck is going on now. Ye been on the way down for a minute.
It started with the famous Mike Myers.
What you talking
Not
about?
Mike Myers. That's like Halloween.
Oh no, it is Mike Myers.
Mike Myers.
Yeah,
right?
when he was on the George Bush doesn't like black people.
I think that was right after his mom passed.
No, that was before.
That was before.
Because that was not long after College Dropout. Because that was when because that was when they people didn't really know Kanye yet. He had just become this big star.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then I never forget the Mike when Mike
or
looked at this.
Or was it the day when he wore the leather outfit on 80-degree day with Amber?
Now that was after
with the fifth of Hennessy. That was the same night the Taylor Swift shit happened.
So that was much. Yeah, right. That was years later because that's when My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
That was after, right?
That was after. That was a few years after he died.
Subnote. That's one of the reasons why I wanted. Like Kanye West is one of the reasons why I agree with you why he should be canceled because he made Taylor Swift who the fuck she is and she's so fucking annoying.
What's wrong with Taylor?
Taylor Swift is the reason why she has a stardom is because of Kanye West.
Man.
She was hold on.
Taylor
She
Swift
was
got fans. Hold
I don't
on.
give a fuck. I don't care, bro. Like it's not like I'm saying, man, she need to die. No, she cool. I ain't got no problem with like I just don't like her. Just admit, like the reason why she is on those pedestals she is because of Kanye. The reason why the Kardashians still have merit is because of fucking Kanye West.
Watch after this, Taylor Swift and John Legend gonna do a song together. They
probably already got a song.
Yeah, bro, that's what I'm seeing. Like, so they probably got a fucking.
He probably did a Christmas song.
Right. Some shit that became like they use in McDonald's commercials. That's the type of music he makes. I'm sorry, we
going on track. But but back to you were saying about it, you feel like it started with him when he's saying George Bush doesn't like black people, doesn't care about black people. Frankly, I think that boosted his career. I don't think he went down.
I mean, yeah, it definitely did.
And especially with us, especially with the blacks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Get on TV, speak the truth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mike Myers' face was so hilarious.
He was so shook.
He was just like
he looked at him and then just looked back like, oh my God, what am I gonna do?
What can you say?
Right? What can you say?
I'm not with him.
Yes, he does.
And Chris Tucker answered back. Remember, like after that when they cut to commercial, it was Chris Tucker. He had the mic. He was like, "Yeah, we be right back." He was like, yeah,
We need a Negro fast.
right. Somebody get security.
Cut the commercial.
Get him out of here.
Cold 10, get the chains off the door.
Yeah, man, but yeah. I mean, I'm not canceling him. Like I said, I just wish he'd get some help. I think he needs to just disappear for a little while.
Nah.
Whoa.
He not dope. Yo, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Kanye West is rich and
the
bored.
richest Negro ever.
He's rich and bored.
Literally.
And then I would say I will to quote one of my guys, Jay Carter, because I can't take credit for this at all. But he was like, Kanye West be making a lot of sense. He just don't know when to stop talking.
Yeah,
True.
And it's like when he goes on this tent, like he legitimately just goes off and he's so into himself that he thinks everything he says is just platinum and just gold, right? And it's super deep, and it's like no, you're like your music.
You sound like a crazy person.
Right? No. Fuck me. Take the crazy person part out. It's like the way Kanye speaks about deep issues when he gets is the same. He's in the same space when he creates beats and creates music. You see what I'm saying? It's like he's so deep in, like he's so musically, his power is on the right side of his brain. And he used that same depth and tried to put it on the left side of his brain. And it's like, dude, that's not it. That's, you see what I'm saying? Like he really thinks he's just going off into this, I'm super genius and everything I say is gold and da because
it's great to have that confidence, but it's
it's
overbearing.
His confidence comes from he's trying to cover up blaring insecurities. You can see Kanye is super insecure. Because he's not anybody that is secure in who and what they are. They don't ever feel the need to keep proclaiming it. He's always saying he's a genius. He's always saying I'm this. He's always saying I'm that, which means he doesn't really believe in himself. Yeah, that's rule of thumb. Just like that's why I was killing people always talking about I'm an alpha male and all that shit. Like, bro, if you was that, you wouldn't have to say nothing.
Nah, I feel you. That's true.
So, but with Ye, I mean, but I do think he's a genius. I think he's a genius. He's created some of the greatest musical compositions,
timeless music.
Yeah, that I've ever heard. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the most talented people of our generation, hands down.
And he gives us everything.
And not only that, not only talented, you can't deny Kanye's influence on culture. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't. But that's what makes all of this that much more disheartening, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because the C is just like, man, what happened to you? You know what I'm saying? And I get it, because you talk about that moment where you say, George Bush doesn't like black people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To go from that to hear him just the other day talking about straight white men are the most persecuted people in this country. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, bro, what? How did we get here?
People giving him interviews because it's getting sad now.
Because people are gonna keep having him on because they know people are gonna watch it. People are gonna click it. People are gonna share it. People are gonna talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So we live in this world of clicks and views. So whatever's gonna get these clicks and views, they're gonna keep putting them out there and keep letting them talk and keep letting them say all this outlandish shit. They don't give a fuck about Kanye. They give a fuck about what he's doing for their network, for their platform.
Yeah, I don't think he's crazy. I think he's like your typical only child. He loves attention. I don't think.
Loves attention.
I mean, maybe he's genius level creatively, but I think intellectually, I'm not so sure. But the remark about the white man being the most persecuted, not that I'm a white man advocate, but he's not the first person to say that, because you think about it in cancel culture.
Yeah, white people say it all the time.
We could say, I'll say as black men, we could say about maybe 20% whatever we want. As women, they could say about 40% of it want. But as a white man, you can't say anything because you're going to be white privileged. You're a bigot. You can't say nothing.
You got a point.
If you're a white man, you can't say shit. All you can do is hum.
Well, you know what? It's your fault. God damn it.
If I was white, all I could say.
You get no sympathy.
I'm
I'm joking. I feel what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? To say, because they still are in prime position.
I mean, yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm not denying
so you
that,
may
though.
be just
I'm
because,
not denying that.
yeah, because in society you may be you can't say as much, or you can't get away with as much shit in public. I mean, okay, the small price to pay, motherfucker.
Well, damn. I mean, like I
know
said,
what I'm
I'm not a
saying?
white man advocate. So
Right. That's how I look at it.
You know,
but
my bad. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No. You know.
Man. No, the only thing I was gonna say was the only thing that really bothers me about the whole thing with Kanye is that it's like, why does what he say hold weight? You know what I mean? Like it really that bothers me. It really and truly does.
It's like he said, he's got a super impact on the culture, and he's rich.
I mean, to be frank, he does have an impact regarding music and fashion. That's really it.
Right.
So outside of music and outside of fashion, and when he tries to go deep on anything, nobody rocks with him.
Yeah, but you also,
So
I mean,
it's like, what,
but when you say just music and fashion, nigga, that's
pretty big.
That's
man.
those pretty big chunks.
Okay, wait a minute.
Of
All
what
right,
culture?
Yeah, I'm talking. But at the same time, he's not a mouthpiece as far as when it comes to issues. He's just not.
Nah, I don't.
playing the
I wouldn't want to.
president.
I wouldn't want to go watch Kanye give a lecture or anything.
Oh, I would. That'd be entertaining.
I feel like it would be too long. I feel like he would talk too much. I feel like I learned a whole bunch of shit that I didn't come there for.
I'd like get to the point, man.
You know what?
So-
If
so-
Sukiyana could do the closed caption.
It had the fake sign language lady. You seen that shit?
You know what? Oh, that's
the fake sign
You know what
language
I'm
lady.
saying? Looking like a third base coach and shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
it was
man.
crazy.
I don't know, man, but Kanye, man, I hope the brother gets some help soon.
Yeah.
No, again, you got to remember, man, the man is rich and bored. Who,
That's
in
him.
all honesty, let's just keep it a buck. Who can really tell Kanye what to do?
Nobody. He don't listen to nobody.
like
He doesn't like to have people around him disagrees with him.
He doesn't, because he doesn't have to.
True.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like
Because he's rich.
You know what I'm saying? He legitimately doesn't need anybody around him. He can say whatever the fuck he wants, how he wants, when he wants. People are going to listen. Granted, I still don't understand why people put water to his words. It's like, guys, like, so the fuck what?
You know what? That could be the same exact description of Donald Trump.
And that's his boy.
I'm just saying.
I mean, not really. I mean, no, well, not really. And the only reason why I say that because I don't want to necessarily go into the whole
reasoning of, I don't want to go. I just don't want to go deep with Donald Trump Jr. I just don't.
It's okay.
But Kanye West versus who? So just put like a musical artist versus the president of the United States. So what one person says holds way more weight than what another person says.
Indeed.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like,
Right.
So I get what you're saying, but it's like one actually ran the fucking country.
Indeed.
Did he though?
I knew.
I mean, I
I
guess technically he did.
Technically,
do
but
it.
you know what I
Yeah,
mean.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I'm saying. I don't want to go
Say
too.
something.
I don't want to go
It's
too
okay,
deep
though.
into
It's
it. You know what I
okay.
mean? But
Technically, he ran the country.
technically,
to the
you
motherfucking ground.
Oh,
Who?
start a fire.
Trump.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
But there's Donald Trump. I'm sorry. What were you about
I
to
was
say?
gonna say I think he's definitely stepping on really dangerous ground because historically, a person who speaks about the stuff that he's been speaking about the I'm gonna say the quote unquote. I don't even want to say their name, but the quote unquote Jewish state. Usually, if you speak about them or you say something about like the money changers, that's when you disappear. It happened with 2 presidents, really 3 presidents. Even happened with Jesus himself.
Oh, jeez.
Because think about it,
going
when
deep now.
Jesus,
And
I'm
now
saying,
Jesus.
I'm not preaching religion. I'm just going more like a theological perspective. When Jesus stormed the temple, because he was saying that the Jewish people there were like kind of, they were conning the people because of the half shekel. And they were saying, well, you guys are coming in, you paying us money with pagan people on. You got the Emperor of Rome on this money. We can't accept it. You got to use this half shekel. And so they was like making people trade their money for the half shekel. And that's when Jesus snapped into the temple. And then that weekend he was gone.
He snapped out, G.
He did.
He
And
walked
that
in like,
weekend
yo,
he
yo,
was
yo.
gone. And I'm saying, and then you think about my man Kennedy when he started talking about the Federal Reserve. Anybody who usually talks about these guys, it doesn't end well.
Well, maybe you should shut
That's
the
what
fuck
I
up.
said. That's
You
what
shut
I'm
the
not
fuck
going to
up,
say.
but
But it doesn't end well.
right.
That's
But we all
what
end
I'm
up, saying right there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but to be fair, all those people that you name are like, had rank.
Yeah.
So
This brother is the richest Negro ever in America.
Kanye West is still nobody to be perfectly honest with you, let's just keep it a buck. Outside of him being a musical artist, that's his realm. It is what it is. He doesn't, no matter how you want to slice or dice it, he does not have this mass control of people where they're going to go out. So if Kanye West said, hey, yeah, we're going to go storm the White House, that 1 million people going to do it. Nobody's going to
Somebody
fucking do
would
that.
come.
It'd be about a couple thousand niggas
Yeah,
out there.
okay,
but
bro.
no, I guarantee you.
I knew
would.
it. I know.
They gonna have some
it.
damn-
I get you see what I'm saying. So
Some
it's like
diamond
so
slides
that's why
and
I'm like guys like okay yes he said some wild shit like of course but again he's still just a musical artist guys like why are we giving this man this you see what I'm saying like that's
Well, I just because wait, no, you make your last point because we are going to move on.
no go ahead and that's really all I wanted to say I'm essentially repeating the same shit.
Because we also got to talk about his homegirl.
Oh, Candance
Motherfucking Owens.
Ooh,
Is that her middle name?
She's nice.
Candance Motherfucking
Candance
Owens.
MF
motherfucking Owens.
Now, I didn't get. I did some little research. I didn't really do too much on her.
Hold
I
on.
really want to see the doc.
Yeah. So
I saw some.
she just released a documentary called BLM, the greatest lie ever sold. Actually, it's not told. She just recently threatened to sue George Floyd's family after they announced they were going to sue Kanye.
What did?
And Kanye is in agreements now to buy. Well, he's in talks now to buy Parler, that social media site.
I never heard of it until.
Yeah, it's something like some friend shit. Most like people that go on there to talk about like white supremacist shit. You know what I'm saying?
my God.
Domestic terrorism, those types of things. But yeah, Kanye is
Jesus Christ, I'm so tired of
Kanye
this
is supposed to be buying it. And guess who the CEO is?
Zukiana? No,
No, Candance Owens' husband.
a white guy.
Yeah, oh yeah. His,
Not
his,
that
his,
man,
his name was like George Farmer or some shit like that. So yeah. So and so she's basically and she's the one where the information about George Floyd dying of a fentanyl overdose, what he said on Drink Champs, the source is supposed to be from Candance Owens, her documentary. She's the one that's supposed to have uncovered, even though that lie was debunked during the trial.
Well, they said it contributed it, but I mean,
there was not the reason for his death.
right?
You know what I'm saying?
We did see a knee, so
I mean, the man had a knee on his neck for 9 minutes.
9 minutes, bro.
Yeah,
I still don't understand. Like, it was weird. Like, I don't understand the reason of even, like, hypothetically, let's just say that was true. Let's just say everything that she said was, just in that case, was true. Right. I don't understand the reason they're saying that now.
I think the reason they were saying it because this group BLM had such a huge influence on us and the world, and I think they're trying to say if that's based on a lie, that's a huge problem, and it's not the first time.
Well, what they're conflating, what's happening is they're associating the organization with the overall message, the hashtag, which originally started in 2012 after Trayvon Martin.
Right.
So that's, I mean, you can even say that's almost completely separate from what the BLM organization is. Like, because I remember in 2020 when all this, like, you know, the social upheaval and all that stuff was happening, and they were saying, like, well, they're donating this to Black Lives Matter. And I was just like, what? I thought Black Lives Matter was a hashtag. I knew it was an actual organization.
Yeah.
You know, you didn't really see them doing anything. And then, of course, because we talked about this in the earlier episode.
Yeah.
About, you know, how the stuff about the financials came out. And they raised all this money and really haven't done anything with it.
Right.
Yeah, I
you
still
know
don't.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, for the record, it still fuck Black Lives Matter on my end.
But where you're talking about the organization.
Of course.
Like, the hashtag was just put out there because it's simply saying Black Lives Matter. Like, we've been put in a position where we felt like our lives weren't mattering.
Indeed.
Where we were being
Which
murdered.
is even crazier.
Right, we were being murdered on national TV. And what's really crazy is the fact that we even have to say fucking Black Lives Matter. And then it's been turned around, and now Black Lives Matter is racist. And you know what I'm saying? You got to have you got the White Lives Matter, you got Blue Lives Matter. Where it's just like nobody else was getting killed. Unarmed black people were getting killed on camera. You know what I'm saying? It's just like this dude murdered a young black boy because he thought he had the right to it. He thought he had the right to check him and see where he was going, even though he fucking lived in the neighborhood. He was fucking murdered, right? So after all of these instances of shit like that happening, people said, you know what? Black lives matter too.
Indeed.
Exactly.
That's all the shit is that the fucking life matters, man.
You know what I'm saying? It's a whole organization, though.
I really
Right, but that shit came later, and the thing is, they try to lump that in with it. So you're trying to dissolve the overall message.
Exactly.
Like, and that's separate from what the people that are raising the money in the name of the organization. Like, just because that shit happened, they're trying to act like that shit discredits everything. And so they're not saying the Black Lives Matter organization, or they're not naming the people who are involved in the fundraising, the people that were getting the money. They're just saying Black Lives Matter is a lie, trying to discredit just the fact that we're even saying that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
So
that's a problem.
Wait, okay. So just so I'm understanding this correctly, the documentary is not about the organization or how the organization was using the hashtag to their advantage.
It is.
It's
About the organization, and it's about George Floyd.
Okay. All right. So they're not conflating anything. So she's not conflating.
No. Yes, they are, because they're not making the distinction. You know what I'm saying? They're just saying BLM, Black Lives Matter, is the greatest lie ever told.
Wait. Are we basing this off of you seeing the documentary or you seeing the trailer?
No, it's based off seeing the trailer. But I'm not just talking about that. What the overall message as a whole, what they've been doing in discrediting Black Lives Matter, the idea. You know what I'm saying? They're not because they're not trying to make a distinction between the two, because most people are just like us. We've all seen the trailer and none of us seen the fucking documentary, right? Just like when people scroll through shit, they look at headlines. Most people don't read the fucking article, right?
That's a problem.
Right, but that's a common fucking thing. So, but you don't think they know that?
But I think that means they're probably using it to your advantage.
If they exactly use it to their advantage to discredit something that's not really associated with what they're talking about.
Or they're just doing that to make sure you watch it.
Yeah. But I think we can get the sentiment.
I think we all know what the fuck they trying to do.
I can't say that.
Yeah. I think we can get the sentiment of what they're trying to say through the trail. We know the sentiment.
I mean, it probably here's shit like this don't hurt my feelings anymore. It used to.
What damn?
It don't hurt my feelings.
Sticks and stones.
But for real, like, because I could really go into this whole tangent about, especially using a hashtag, but I'm not about to do all that shit. The main thing is that I wanted to say about Candance Owens in general, and I feel a way about this about everybody. I don't give a fuck about the individual. If we're going to talk about that individual and what they said, I don't care about how it makes me feel. I care about if it's true. That's literally all I care about.
Indeed.
Is it true? Now, with this whole thing about I want to see the document. I'm going to watch the documentary. Now, that's fine. Whatever. That's fine. I'm gonna pay for it. That's fine.
I ain't giving her no money.
Okay, but here's the thing. But at the same time, how can we possibly have a conversation about her or talk about that if we don't watch it? Now, if we're just gonna go basing it. So we're essentially sitting there saying we're talking about the same people that just read headlines and then don't actually read the article. The headline says one thing, the article says something completely different.
Well,
it just brings your attention to it. Now, if we're gonna sit there and talk about just headlines, that's easy. I can do that.
That's why I said we get the
but okay, all right, fair enough. So we got the sentiment of it, but at the same time, if we're going to have a conversation about an individual, yes, what she did, that trailer did, the way you feel, it worked. It did exactly what it's supposed to do.
It's not about feelings, bro. It's about.
But you get but
just because
no,
just because I'm speaking a certain way doesn't mean I'm mad.
I'm not necessarily saying that you're necessarily mad, but it did. You watching that did something, whatever the case is, for you to have the opinion that you have.
It caused a reaction.
It caused some type of reaction.
Well, okay, fair enough, but it's not the individual thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's looking at it as a whole and what this is a part of, and trying to discredit Black Lives Matter as a message, and not the organization. You know what I'm saying? And there are so many people that are not black that don't separate the two.
Mm-hmm.
So, and they know that. They're aware of that fact. So they're just going to spread the fact. They're just going to say Black Lives Matter is a lie, is a fraud, is not true. You know what I'm saying? But most people aren't. They're associating everything with the organization and not separating anything else from that.
So they're basically saying they're saying Black Lives Matter. So they're saying that Black lives don't matter. Is
exactly.
That what you're saying? Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. But so question.
Because people always try to. So people always try to take
it
and they say Black Lives Matter is racist. Like we're saying Black lives are better than like anybody else. We're just like, that's not what that means. And I feel like anybody that's rational can look at that and recognize that. You know what I'm saying? But so many people are irrational and are just looking for a reason to
not believe in it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
If they see it, they attack it because they feel that it's bad.
So if you change that word black and put, I don't know, gray, purple, white, then it's a whole nother conversation.
But that's not real life. There's no purple people.
So
there are white people.
Take that as what we were talking about. So Candance Owens and Kanye West were both there when Kanye had the fashion show in Paris.
Mm-hmm.
Candance Owens was there, and that's where they premiered the White Lives Matter T-shirt.
Right.
And and Kanye was saying that this was in response to Black Lives Matter. When Candance Owens' documentary coming out, him saying that Black Lives Matter was a scam, and that was the reasoning for his shirt, right? But there are so many other ways you could have done that.
You could have did about it.
You know what I'm saying? There's so many other ways you could have, but you chose that knowing the reaction that you were going to get.
Exactly. He's a marketing genius.
Specifically from people that look like you.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's just not having any regard, because at the end of the day, all we were trying to say is just, bro, stop killing us.
Who? Dude, you saying about police?
Police. You know what I'm saying? Police, private citizens. That's all they were saying. That's all that shit said was, bro, stop killing us. Yeah. That's all Black Lives Matter was saying. That's it.
You talking about the hashtag or the organization?
The hashtag. That's the hashtag. That's all. That's all that. That's
because their mantra is Black Lives Matter. On their website said they're against all state-sponsored violence against.
When
black
the shit
people.
first started, what I'm talking about is when the shit first started after Trayvon Martin. All it was saying was, bro, just stop killing us.
So they pretty much co-opted the hashtag for their own means.
Yeah, I mean, eventually, yeah, but that started in 2012. Like, I don't think that actually the organization started until maybe after Ferguson.
I think like 2015, something like that.
Yes, I think it might have been that. You know what I'm saying?
And then, you know that I'm gonna repeat this again. You know the whole thing that bothers me about the whole thing, with the whole Black Lives Matter thing. Oh, the police start killing us. I'm still more likely to be killed by somebody that look like me than a cop.
That's the whole point. Yeah.
So it's like but for real, there's like if we're gonna ride,
but these are the people.
But if we're gonna ride for Black Lives Matter, then it should mean more than that though. That's the problem that I
That's
have.
what he
with
was
it. And it
saying.
doesn't.
See that, and
That's what he
that's
was
the
saying.
shit. That's the shit that they try to spin, because it's just like they always say, well, look at Chicago, they're killing each other. Like, what do you mean Black Lives Matter? Black lives doesn't matter on the South Side of Chicago.
Fuck them.
And-
Like,
no,
but fuck them, no, bro.
but you're saying the same thing though.
But how could you
That's
dismiss it?
basically what you just said. Because you're
I'm-
talking about Black lives, you saying Black lives don't matter to us. We kill each other, right? So why should
I'm
we say
not
anything
saying
about?
no. See, that's the problem that I have with the hashtag right there.
Okay.
Because it takes away from the whole fuck everybody else outside. Fuck everybody else outside of black people. Fuck them. Like, stop talking about them within our circle. Let's just keep it a buck. If we say does Black Lives Matter, does it matter to us the same way if we said it to everybody else? Does it mean does it hold the same weight? No, it doesn't.
Context matters, and black on black crime. You
Fuck the black on blacks. Fuck the
no.
statistics.
But that's what you're saying. You're talking about what we do amongst each other, right? But it's always this whole thing about us killing each other is like, bro. Dick Gregory said this shit, man. You kill where you live. You know what I'm saying? You live around black people. All the people you kill, you're around the black people. You know, so do you think black people kill? So let's just say in towns or places where they're all white people. So black people inherently kill people at a higher rate than any other race?
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. See? Here we go. That's not what I'm saying at all.
So
That's
what are you
with
saying?
I'm saying again, outside. I'm talking like that is. That is speaking. In order for that point to be made, you have to compare that to another race of people. Fuck them.
You say it should matter to
within
us,
our
if anybody.
community.
But what I'm saying is what makes you think just because people are getting killed, the black lives don't matter to black people? That's the whole fucking point. Just because people are saying just because black people kill each other doesn't mean that black lives don't matter to black people.
Because when it comes when it comes to the outrage that we have, it is for. Correct me if I'm wrong. Usually, I'm not gonna say it's always one. I'm not gonna say it was always one. No, it is. It is always specifically a white police officer, not a white person. Right. A white police officer.
I got to hit the weave after this.
Not for real, because I'm just saying. What was that for real? What happened? What happened in Buffalo? What did we do?
You snapped.
Was it?
Wasn't it a white cop?
No.
Buffalo.
My point exactly. But what was it? It was a white dude.
The dude who came in the grocery store. Yeah. I remember.
And this was an actual
That was
racist
crazy.
white person. This
nigga
went out his way to kill niggas. He literally did it.
I remember
We was
that
quiet.
grocery store.
What happened with the church in North Carolina with Dylan Ruth? What happened? What did we do then?
Not much.
Nothing. And that was a racist
they
white person,
prayed
right?
for him.
Hold on, but that was a white person, right? Now I get it. Now, first of all, let me say this. Before we go any further, let me say this. I'm not sitting here and saying that police killing unarmed niggas is not an issue. Hell yeah, it is. I would never say that it isn't.
Right.
I'm not. All I'm saying is, especially as far as us as a people, and this is just me. That ain't number one.
No, I feel
It's just
it.
not.
I didn't say it was number one.
No, I know you. I'm not saying. No, I'm not. I'm not saying that you are. Go ahead.
Please allow me to retort.
Please do. Go ahead.
So, what you're talking about, I 100% understand. But what we're talking about is something that the context matters. So we're talking about something that happens in a very, very public manner, played on national TV, all over network cable news, for days and days on end. You're hearing this story, or you even just various videos of black people being executed on TV by law enforcement, right? Now, while this same thing is happening, black people kill each other. You know, we grew up on the South Side. I grew up on the South Side. I know what it is. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in it. I grew up seeing it. But I just feel like, while yes, that is an issue, we talk about law enforcement. These are people that are supposed to be here to protect us. Now, we know that they're not. Historically, they're not for us.
Indeed.
But they're supposed to be here. Their job is supposed to be to protect us.
Okay.
We should not have fear of the police. I'm afraid of police, Joe. You know what I'm saying? Like, to this day, as a 40-year-old black man with a college degree and no criminal record, whenever the police pull behind me, bro, even if they just behind me just riding, I'm nervous.
Yeah, me
You know what I'm saying? And that's not for no fucking reason,
Indeed.
right? So I'm not nervous when I just see regular people outside, when I'm amongst my people.
Even when you go to the ATM?
No.
messing with
You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no money anyway.
Well, damn.
But nah, man. So it's like it is different, man. Like, and context matters. So when you do something, when you see that and it's that public and it's happening that frequently, then
How frequently?
I mean, it was happening pretty fucking frequently. It's been
Give
happening.
me how many a year?
Yeah.
At least once or twice a year, bro.
Once or once. So
So,
how many this year?
because how many people how many names you want to go through, bro? You want to go through Sandra Bland. You want to go through Freddie Gray. You want to go through Oscar Grant. You want to go to motherfucking Mike Brown.
The frequency matters, though.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Philando Castile.
All fucked up. I don't disagree.
Yeah, but that's all I'm
disagreeing
saying,
with
bro.
that.
So this is those are just there are plenty of fucking names that I'm sure we did not just say, and we just named like 6-7 people, just like that. Ahmaud Arbery, all within the last fucking decade, bro.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just. I think frequency
Yeah,
matters.
it's more
I'm
than
sorry.
the last 5 years.
I will have to agree with my man. I think
So
frequency
so the thing is, when something is happening like that from the people that are supposed to be here to protect us, I'm not relying on regular people outside, the people in my neighborhood. Like, if I'm in trouble, I'm supposed to be able to call the police. But a lot of times you don't want to call the police because you feel like they might show up and smoke you.
Does numbers matter? Do statistics matter? In your opinion?
It depends on what we're talking about.
Wow. Whoa.
But no,
Whoa. Wow, bro.
What?
Wow.
What?
It's just like that's the super
That's so
epitome
selective,
of
bro.
bias.
That's a bias.
No, you didn't ask me
Epitome
why.
of bias.
You just said in a very general question, do statistics and numbers matter?
Statistically speaking, are you likely to be pulled over by a cop and killed any higher or lower than any? Let me rephrase it because this is my point. No. Wait. Let me give you a number. In this year alone, from January 1st, 2022, up until I forgot what day, I want to say a couple weeks ago. What did it say? October. There were over 10,000 guns taken out of Chicago alone doing traffic stops. Right? Guess how many were killed?
How many?
0. What the fuck does that? What the fuck does that tell you? Now police have an excuse. They always want to sit there and I'm afraid of the police because the police want to say I have a gun. This that and they're looking for a reason to kill you. But I'm telling you, that's something you can look up. You can look at look on heyjackass.com right now and look it up. So you want to sit there? So you want to sit there and tell me that? Granted, I'm not sitting here and suggesting that it doesn't happen. I'm not sitting here and saying. But as far as the most inherent fear that you got going on right now, as one of the things that you brought up, you even said yourself that it's being done publicly, meaning it's being shown to you. So you're being shown that you're being taught this fear. So if it wasn't on TV, would it matter?
Probably so.
Bro.
I mean, no, be honest. If it wasn't on TV, would it matter?
So of course it matters more when you're showing publicly amongst everybody. That's part of the problem.
Okay, right.
So
if they didn't show it, would it help?
I mean, we wouldn't know about it as much. It wouldn't be as sensationalized. So yeah, in when you look at it on his face, yeah, it would help. Look, okay. You're being very, very black and white with this, right?
Isn't
So
this
when you
about
ask
black
me,
and white?
I was like,
Right, isn't this about black and white? Like literally?
ha.
This Negro.
No. So for real shit though. All
right, go ahead.
So when you talk about do numbers matter? So that when I said depends on what we're talking about. Like, this is a perfect fucking example because what you just said, yeah, those numbers may be true, but they don't tell the whole story. And you can use number to support pretty much either side.
Okay.
You know
So
what I'm
you
saying?
should.
Depending on how you frame the argument, right?
Wow.
So that's the fucking truth. Is that not true? Did I just say a lie?
No,
you know what I'm saying? So
you're right. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you go. My bad.
So the thing is, man, I'm speaking from my life experience and from shit that's directly happened to me and the people I know. Bro, the way black people are policed in this country is different. And it is an undeniable fact. And there are numbers to back that shit up too. There have been plenty of studies done. The way black people are policed in this country is different. And we were speaking to a very specific problem. Is the numbers are disproportionate from the way we are jailed to how many of us are killed. You know what I'm saying? Like it is because what is it? Black people make up over 30%, over 50% of the prison population.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we're not 50% of the population. Black people are not inherently more violent. You know what I'm saying?
It's just the numbers you throw out. Someone else could come and say, "Well, who's committing most of the crime?" But then I guess you come back.
But so that's what I'm saying. But that's the same fucking point. You can use numbers to support any side of the argument. You know what I'm saying? So it's not. What I'm saying is, bro, we were talking about a very specific problem. People that are supposed to serve and protect were not serving, protecting us.
Indeed.
And it was being shown in a very public fashion over and over again. And that is the problem. And that is where the whole Black Lives Matter phrase, hashtag, came from. It wasn't meant to be racially charged against anybody else in any way, shape, or form. But people have taken that and then flipped it and using numbers and statistics to say and to discredit and saying, well, black lives don't matter to black people. And that is bullshit.
That's why I mentioned in Metro on their website said they're against state-sponsored violence against black people. The organization, not the hashtag, the organization.
Well, state-sponsored violence would be like
police,
army,
the police,
police, army, municipal.
And that's why some people are saying that they're a Marxist organization and things of that nature.
I mean, we could obviously argue about this for a very long time.
No, I'm just saying. I think that's what people like Kanye and Candance Owens are saying. It's like, okay, one, these people are taking the money and not doing what they're supposed to do with it, and then two, they're against state-sponsored violence against black people, which is a thing.
Bro, we talking about the people that were on that paperwork for Black Lives Matter. You talking about like 3-4 people, bro.
Well, I'm just saying that's
what
I'm saying. Organization.
We're talking about what was mentioned was a global movement. Just the thought of Black Lives Matter.
Just a thought.
A fucking global movement, and we're gonna boil that down to the actions of 3 people that just filed the paperwork to have it as an organization.
Well, I don't think you can dismiss it as that because
I'm not saying you can dismiss it, but at all, yeah, and it is fucked up that they did the whole movement a disservice by doing that.
I'm saying you can't dismiss their power.
The power of the 3 people
of the Black Lives Matter organization.
What the fuck have they done?
They've been able to fuel whole riots.
Wait, so who's to say fucking Black Lives Matter? And see where's the paperwork saying that they paid for that shit? Because that was nowhere in the paperwork that I saw. They weren't. So who's saying that Black Lives Matter is funding riots?
I wouldn't say that.
Where are you getting those numbers?
Okay, but we can say that if they wanted a riot to happen, they have the power to make it happen. They do.
Those
black people
people
not supposed to have that power for themselves.
Wait a minute. Wait. I can give you a perfect example that this shit don't work. Not the way that y'all think. Remember this happened? I can't think of the gentleman's name.
Who that?
It was like last year in Chicago. It was in August, if I'm not mistaken. There was a rumor that it was a police involved shooting. I think it was on the west side of Chicago, and they said there was an unarmed dude that was shot and killed by the police, and a bunch of niggas went downtown and started looting downtown. That's exactly what the fuck. That's the first thing they did.
Yeah, no, that was. But I think that was at the Philando Castile. Wasn't
it was not Philando Castile.
You said who?
No, not Adam. No, not Adam Toledo. It wasn't him. It was this random. It was a black dude. It was a random black dude that was. I can't think of this nigga name. I'm gonna figure it out later. Anyway, so last year. So I'm for real. Like, had I known that we're gonna get this deep, I would have brought it up. I would have definitely researched it. But niggas went downtown looting. Half of the. Do you recall what I'm talking about now? Okay, now. Them niggas, it was nothing but black people. It was nothing but niggas that was looting. Not only did the majority of them niggas get caught, the story was false. The dude didn't die, first and foremost.
I know what you're talking
the dude had a fucking gun on him and shot at the fucking police. You see what I'm saying? So but guess what? As far as to answer your question, do black people have the power to do it? No, they don't.
Okay, but yeah, and see, with shit like that, that's bullshit. And that's So when things like that happen, then people that are against that movement will use that and say, see, this is why Black Lives Matter is bullshit. They take anything that they can.
That wasn't Black Lives Matter though.
It wasn't. But you don't think it was somebody somewhere saying that's what it was?
It was.
They were
No,
saying
it was.
because just
Why would
because just like what you just said,
No.
Black Lives Matter is funding fucking protests and riots. A lot of people believe that.
Yo, what I'm saying, no.
So-
What
okay,
I'm saying
You
is,
said funny. So you
I
think the
did
black?
not.
So what
No,
did you
no,
say?
what
do you?
We run the tape back. I'm pretty
okay,
sure you
I'm
said.
saying what I'm saying
Yeah,
is,
you did say that.
if
but all right.
in the name of the actual organization, if they wanted something massive to happen in a particular era, they have the power to fucking do it.
Exactly.
They do.
Because we're so susceptible to symbolism over substance.
Now that's all. Am I gonna sit there and saying, "Oh, they giving niggas money and white folks money
Right,
to
that's
sit
what
there"?
I'm saying.
I can't say that.
Literally.
But if they wanted, in the name of Black Lives Matter, the organization, if they wanted a riot to happen, oh fuck yeah, they can make that shit happen.
Indeed.
Hell yeah, they could with no problem.
KKK can too. And
Well,
they've
no,
done it
I
plenty
don't
of
know.
times.
I would argue that
Then
Black
here
Lives
we
Matter
go.
is
See,
more
the
powerful.
KKK, okay,
So I mean, it was a
I
whole
mean, they-
fucking riot on January 6th. Did
said
y'all
the
forget
K-
about
they-
that shit?
Was that was the KKK?
No,
Or because
I'm
of
not-
the bunch
we're
of
not-
white
but that
folks
was-
that was doing it?
I'm talking about KKK.
But what I'm
period.
saying is it's
They
like
have
that on both
parades, bro.
sides.
They have all types of
we're
shit.
talking.
Right, that's-
Yes, they have parade. Okay, they had a parade. Well, I said riots, specifically riots.
It was a riot on
What
January
kid-
6th.
They didn't say it
he
was.
said the K, bro. He said
They
the
didn't
KKK.
say it was because of the KKK.
He said the
KKK
KKK.
They're the
couldn't
same
do it.
as
That's what
white
he just
supremacy,
said.
though.
They couldn't
It's
pull
the
it
same
off, though.
thing,
It's
bro.
not
It's not the
thing.
same
It's
thing.
not.
White
Come
white
on,
is
Larnell,
white is
That's not the
It's not
same
the same
thing,
thing.
White
bro.
and-
You can't do
Because
that, man.
I'm gonna tell you why it's not the same thing. Because they could have pulled off the January 6th and said it was in the name of Black Lives Matter, and
No, they
people
wouldn't,
wouldn't have
because
tripped. But
everybody
if they
been
said it was
fucking
in
shot
the
out
name
there.
of KKK, it would have been different.
If that was a Black Lives Matter protest, man, nobody would have made it out alive.
Oh, that's a lot. Here we go with this bullshit.
Oh, that's not?
That's like I'm gonna tell you. Look at I'm gonna tell you. It was a literal fucking march. What happened? I think what's the young brother they had killed? that was doing a run?
Wait. Are we not defending January 6th, are we?
We're not
Of
even
course,
talking
we
about
going
that.
there, we going there.
Nobody's
We ain't
defending
talking about
January
that.
6th.
No.
Nobody's
There was. I want y'all to look up the NFAC, the National Not Fucking Around
Fucking Around
Coalition.
No.
The
There
not
was
fucking-
literally hundreds of niggas with guns marching. This whole idea of
Not at the Capitol.
wait a minute.
Was it at
The
the Capitol?
whole y'all keep now it's the Capitol. First it was niggas can't sit there and come together and do nothing because the police will come and wipe us all down. But we can just long as it's not at the Capitol. Which one is it?
Nah. Okay, so are you saying that black people aren't policed differently in this country?
No, see you now you going back. And when
I'm
I'm
not-
saying
no,
that,
I'm not-
you
I'm
are.
not- I'm
Well,
not
no,
going
when
back.
I'm no,
This
no,
is-
I'm talking about what you said specifically. If it was a bunch of niggas that was at the or Black Lives Matter, so if Black Lives Matter at the Capitol, the police would shoot their shooter.
Who-
No,
who-
the fuck they would
who
not.
would-
Y'all got to stop with this shit, bro.
Okay.
Y'all killing me, man.
Who would be responsible for protecting? It was the Capitol Police, right, and other law enforcement. So to say that there would be a different reaction from law enforcement if there had been a group of black people storming the White House,
You said
it's
Black
not. It's
Black
not.
Lives
it-
Matter.
Okay. All right.
Wait, no, I'm not saying. We're talking about black people.
Right. It's the same as it was the same as our grandfathers and our grandmothers
It's
and
not
our
the same fucking
aunties
thing. Stop it.
and our
Yeah,
mothers.
I know you ain't talking about the
going
60s.
through-
So wait, okay, no. So
It's not, it ain't.
Are black people policed differently in this country?
Of course,
Of
I'm
course
not, I don't
they are.
disagree with. I'm not disagreeing with
Yeah,
that.
we're
But
not
you
disagreeing
gonna
with
sit
that,
there
bro.
and say that it'll be exactly how it was like in the '60s.
Nah.
I'm just saying it would be a different reaction. I can't say exactly what the fuck would happen.
You saying they wouldn't make it out alive?
I mean, yeah, that was hyperbole. Yeah, of course, that was hyperbole. But I'm not saying literally. What I'm saying is, we know that there would be a different reaction.
What would be the reaction?
Something probably a lot more harsh.
Like,
They were killing a lot of black people.
They wouldn't
for
have just
no
been.
Thank
able,
you, you just
not,
said-
not,
so
kill, not killing everybody, but at least getting. There's no way they would have just been able to walk and
they
storm
did.
the
Did
Capitol.
you see the footage? What happened that? See,
Bro, it was-
I bet you ain't see the footage. What happened that night? I bet you none of y'all did.
So, okay.
they were whooping them white folks' ass, and that shit was entertaining.
Well, they needed
Look it
it,
up on
goddamn
YouTube. That shit was fun. That shit was fucking
I'm
popcorn.
just saying, historically.
We have peaceful marches all the time, and we got attacked by dogs and hoes.
When the
hoses
fuck?
and all
When
types
did that
of
happen? When, see, here we go.
That's
This
over
shit.
half a century ago.
Here we
Historically.
see.
But noted.
So you think about the.
What?
Oh,
Go ahead,
Lord.
Sid. Ask a question,
Oh,
Sid.
Lord.
Go ahead.
The studio audience wants to know that if the people in when Martin Luther King made the I Have a Dream speech, if they would have chosen to storm the actual place where Congress was and put them under siege, that they wouldn't have been murdered.
We're talking about 2022.
Well, if we put it in 2020, if we put it in
If it was a fifth, okay, let's open up a fifth of if and get drunk. So if was a fifth, right? Okay,
Let's do it.
So if this was back in the 1960s, could black folks storm the Capitol and make it out alive? Probably not.
Probably not.
I don't know how else to answer that, but I'm just saying, but probably not. But we're not in the 1960s.
Right.
When the fuck are we gonna get out of that mentality?
But no,
We
no,
weren't
but
even
no,
alive during
but
the
no,
60s.
no, but a lot of that mentality with law enforcement still fucking exists.
We know
That's
that.
the
I
point.
don't disagree with you on
know
that.
that.
So
My
so
question to
you
you
know
is-
so how can you sit here and say that it's not reasonable to say that if that had been a group of black people storming the Capitol, they would have been greeted differently?
Because there has been numerous of times when black folks, like for example, I even told you when there was a bunch of niggas marching with guns and the police didn't do shit.
Niggas would have never even made it inside the Capitol building.
Is
if it was
the
all black.
difference-
How
I'm not
basing-
saying- I'm not
what are you
saying
wait a minute? What are you
it's-
basing it? What are you basing that off of?
On history.
Off of here
Right.
we
Off-
go,
off
y'all
history.
and y'all. I swear to God, y'all. I swear, mentally, y'all gonna stay there. Y'all ain't even alive then. Y'all sitting there acting like y'all
We're
got
not
the same.
talking about- we're not
Wait a
talking-
minute,
we
you
can-
saying
we can pay-
history?
we
You
can-
saying history, right?
History could be yesterday. We talking about from our own life experience.
Give me
Shit could be-
a recent. Give me something
So
recent.
you don't remember
Give
what
me
the fuck happened in
something.
Ferguson? You wasn't watching that shit?
What happened to Ferguson? Break it down. What happened to
You
Ferguson?
wasn't happen. You
Are
wasn't
we
there
gonna get
when-
deep?
What happened? No, Tim. What
When
happened
they,
to
was
Ferguson?
when they was tear gassing motherfuckers just for standing there, bro. When they was attacking citizens.
Okay.
That police in that police in Missouri that's notoriously racist.
Okay.
Like they weren't attacking protesters, bro.
Did I sit there and say that? Okay, what is
So
happening?
you
The
talking
whole
you asking
idea-
me to
wait,
point
wait,
to
no,
something
no,
from recent
no.
history, and I'm telling you, you
The
asking me to give you an
whole-
example.
No,
and I'm
wait,
giving it to you.
wait. Okay, let me clarify what the fuck I'm saying.
Please.
We're saying that if black folks had stormed the Capitol, initially what your hyperbolic statement was niggas wouldn't make it out alive, right? Then you brought up the 60s. All of this shit, as far as we are sitting there acting like one that we are facing the same oppression as our fucking grandparents. We're not. That's thing number one. So the whole idea of niggas would be getting killed if they storm the Capitol is bullshit, and we need to stop with that. Now, am I sitting here saying that maybe they would like, let's just say they do what they did in Ferguson, like throwing tear gas and this and probably, I guess. What I'm saying is this whole idea of, oh, they would kill niggas on national television. No, the fuck they wouldn't. Stop saying that shit.
So while that may be true, what my overall point was me just simply saying that black people are policed differently, and they would have been greeted differently on January 6th had that been a group representing Black Lives Matter, other than a group of angry conservatives.
The group, mind you, the group representing Black Lives Matter
They
had a
dressed
bunch of.
up in
Wait a minute, hold
costumes.
on. Wait. The group that represents Black Lives Matter also had a lot of white folks in it too.
But it's mostly black people.
No,
so Black Lives Matter isn't mostly black people?
Have you? Stop. Okay, now you okay. In the area, in the concentrated areas, is black and it's a lot of white folks, bro.
I'm not saying white people, but Black Lives Matter was established by and for black people.
We're talking about no, let's not go back. We're talking about the riots. The riots that the Black Lives Matter riots.
I brought up Ferguson. I brought up Ferguson. That Ferguson wasn't mostly black people. Ferguson wasn't mostly black people.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that they weren't.
I'm just giving you examples, bro. I'm saying you're saying one thing, and I'm giving you an example to the contrary.
Okay, and what did I say in disagreement to that? Did I sit there and say that it's possible that they would tear gas them?
You saying there's more white people? There's just as many white people?
No. In Ferguson, the riots in Ferguson happened. Wait, hold on. When did the riots happen in Ferguson? Was it like 2014? 2014, 15. Okay. When Black Lives Matter is an organization that had the same riots as far as the George Floyd riots goes, right? In 2014, Black Lives Matter was not an organization like it was in 2020. It just was not.
But Black Lives Matter also wasn't. They weren't. The organization wasn't organizing protests.
Hold on. Okay. What I'm saying is, as far as the protests and the rioting goes, in 2020, there was a large crowd of black and white folks. In Ferguson, it was nothing but niggas.
I mean,
that's all I'm saying.
More black people.
So,
more white people have gotten on board. Yeah,
and that's all I'm saying. That's literally all I'm saying. And then this whole idea, if Black Lives Matter, if like the same Black Lives Matter now would storm the Capitol, that the whole idea that would get wiped out is bullshit.
Y'all should have been. Y'all should have been on the documentary. Y'all should have.
See,
real bro.
See,
this has to be.
See,
this has to come to.
And then see, there we go.
There it is.
This is going to have to. We're going to have a part 2 of this conversation because we have went through Candance Owens, Kanye.
We did. See, that's one of the reasons why I didn't want to sit there and go too deep into that.
It's a great conversation, but it has to be a part 2 to this because I
don't have the energy for a part 2.
You know,
we don't.
I really don't, man. Yeah. Like I just rather leave it as it is. And another thing I want to point out, just generally speaking, you see how we disagree with shit and we not fighting?
Yeah. That's gonna be off camera.
That's how it's supposed to.
As soon as the camera cut on, I'm punching both of these niggas.
He's like, what's up?
I'm just saying. This
Black Lives Matter, nigga.
I'm just saying it's possible to have discourse and that shit don't go to. See, that's how it's fucking supposed to be. See,
exactly.
I just want to point that out. That's all. But yeah, intellectual comedy. This is how you fucking solve
We're not all
issues.
supposed to agree. We're
exactly.
not.
I know.
No, we're not.
Well, I agree.
But we can disagree without trying to discredit.
Which is true.
I like
and
that.
This is,
right.
and this is what happens with people with Black Lives Matter was just saying that we matter, and they try to discredit it by discrediting that you're saying in the sense that Black lives don't matter. And
I don't disagree with.
I know you don't think with that, But then everything else, all the other shit when you talk about statistics, we get caught up in semantics, where it was just like we're just trying to make a very, very basic ass human statement. Black lives,
black people matter.
just matter.
Right.
Just
matters.
Michael Che said that shit. Yeah.
Right.
It just very, very, very low level. Not more important. Not better than. Just matters.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Very low level, basic human shit. Is just like, why would anybody ever disagree with that shit? Why would you do if you just came up to me, you're just like, man, my life matters. Well, why would I ever say no? The fuck it doesn't.
Well, if my
life matters. Your life matters better than my matter.
If I was part of BLM, I would say it matters. Depends on who killed you. I'm just saying. Who killed you? Rudy?
Was it
Jamal?
A nigga? Was it a nigga? Oh yeah.
God, just saying. But I'm just saying for real
I
though.
mean, she kind of got a point.
I'm just saying. Who
he has
killed
a
you?
point though. It depends on who killed you. Yes,
That's
Black
why I
Lives
said
matter.
context matters, nigga. Context matters.
See, the context of the death matters.
I'm just saying.
The context. It depends. It depends.
It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
That's why it's in quotation. I get it. It makes sense now. It's the context of the killing.
Sponsored violence.
There we go.
Oh man.
See,
Yeah.
I don't even know what the other topic was.
that was it.
No, we was talking about Candance Owens, but Candance Owens, we just
Right. She man.
yeah, that went way out there.
Yeah,
we was
well,
talking about this shit for like 30-some minutes. But yeah, man.
Damn.
Oh damn, man! Well, she a black woman, so black women don't deserve. Protect black women, brother. No, we ain't doing that. I'm just fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you.
Oh man.
But yeah,
Wrap this shit up, B.
Wrap that shit up, B. I need to watch that fucking movie. Hey, you know what? Random, before we get out of here.
Wrap that gavel up, B.
They were doing Christmas Story with the original Ralphie.
I saw an ad for that Christmas story.
It comes out next week.
I saw an ad
with
for
the original Ralphie.
So I guess it's his
with the leg.
Yeah.
Christmas Story.
Wait, hold on. You say the movie's coming up back?
Yeah.
Christmas Story. They redoing. They nothing.
They doing everything,
bro.
But it's the original. It's the original people that was like,
it's not gonna be. It's not gonna be.
They need to leave the classic alone.
I'm
Leave
excited
the
about
classics alone. Why is that hashtag leave the classics alone?
Hey, I'm excited. I love fucking Christmas Story. That's like my shit.
Yeah,
I can't
Did you enjoy Coming to America 3 or 2?
Literally took the shit
You enjoyed that
right
shit?
out of my fucking.
There we go. See,
horrible.
It was horrible.
I wish they had never done
They
that
shoulda
shit.
never.
I like to forget that even happened.
Thank you.
It's like I don't even want to coming to
Ghostbusters.
Even Coming to America came out with a sequel.
Awful.
Get the fuck out of here! I ain't even know that shit.
That's exactly. I'm
Terrible
comparing that
movie.
shit, and I love Eddie Murphy, but he wrong for that shit, bro.
I mean, he was trying to give him more money.
I'm waiting for the next movie, Illegal Alien versus Sexual Predator.
What? Starring you more than likely at the FreakOWeen 2023. That's when it's gonna debut.
I
Hey,
would say
man.
R. Kelly.
Right after Naughty
R.
Girl.
Kelly
What's
and
the
George
other one?
Lopez. No,
What's George Lopez?
Illegal alien versus
that
sexual.
was horrible. That was horrible.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
shout out to everybody out there.
That nigga
You know
wrote
what I'm
that
saying,
down
came
and wanted to
to
get that
the
off.
States.
Oh, he had it because there was no context
At all.
Yeah,
Now, but this gonna come out this episode no matter what.
No matter what. And I
was a
figured,
good one,
hey
though.
yo, look, y'all gotta look this over. This is going on a T-shirt, nigga.
Hypocrite.
Hypocrite. Y'all figure
Hey,
that. Y'all figure that out.
I
as far
guarantee you, Mike Tyson has said that shit at least once in his
as,
lifetime.
May.
Shout out to
Probably.
Iron
Oh,
Mike.
man.
Don't punch me.
Hey, man, it's Easily Offended Podcast, man. We've been going on for a while. Go ahead and tell the people where you at, man. I'm high.
I'm at the next Naughty Girl. Go ahead.
For real.
Hey, the orgy near you.
Right. Hey, he was like, hey, y'all niggas know where I'm gonna be at.
Right.
But for,
In your bitch mouth.
Right.
I'm gonna say crack lives matter. Let me stop. Or Black Lives Splatter. No, let me stop.
Yo,
Let me
Wait,
stop.
wait, see, you always take it too far.
Yo, he wrote.
He always takes it too
This
far.
no, he wrote this shit down before he got here. He like his shit. He's getting these bitches off
Right.
one way or the other. What's your? Tell me your IG, bro.
Yeah, man, yeah. Give me.
Tell me your IG, bro.
Still star photo pics. I think I'm gonna get another one. I need another one for just.
Yeah, I bet.
this
Oh, yo,
circle.
nigga, no, not for your circle, nigga. And we don't want to be that part of that shit. I seen your circle. That circle too fucking big for me to fit in. That's a big ass circle.
The motherfucking Arctic Circle.
Right.
That's an octagon.
Right. There's a lot of angles in that circle. brother.
Goddamn circle of life, man. That shit big as fuck.
Oh my God! You would think we are all off shrooms or something.
I
This was
yo,
been.
couldn't fit. Yo, ain't no way in
Yes,
hell.
circle. Throw
It
that
is.
ass in a circle.
No, throw that. No, bro. Get that ass out the circle, bro. Ain't nothing big enough. Ain't no camera lens big enough. That's the fact
You
that
need
you
the
even
wide
was able to
angle.
fit the motherfuckers in that picture was amazing. Yo,
man.
that was wrong, bro. We
Circle's the
still
goddamn
recording. My bad.
Coliseum.
G.
Stop it,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
We still recording. My bad.
Yeah, no, man. Tell the people if.
I gotta give him a fake name now. Shit, after this, whatever. No, Weezy Cage, WAZEEZYCAGE, IG and Twitter. That's what I'm on.
You said that really fast.
Yeah, so they can't hear it because I don't want, man, bro. I said some wild shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
Now I'm gonna spell it
y'all
again for
did.
you
I
slowly.
don't know, man.
Better just hum it.
I'm sorry. RELL _ producer 914 at I'm about to say at Gmail at Instagram.
Oh, that boy fancy. I see.
Also
good weed.
914 media
914.
group. Also at Gmail, and I'm not gonna
At
spell it
Gmail.
out because unless you're Suki, you should know how to spell that shit.
Or you come up with words like me.
Yeah, that's right. Look out for the
Hypocritic.
hypocritic shirts.
Hypocritic shirts coming next summer.
Hypocritic.
Next summer.
No, hypocrite in past tense.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Yes.
He hypocrited.
He hypocritic. So it's 2 D's. All right, hold on. I spelled that wrong.
All
So
over
it's
the
2
It's
D's.
ED. It's 2 EDs. It's ED.
ED,
Hypocrited.
ED. I don't know if that's gonna work on
man.
the shirt, bro, but we're gonna figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
We
We'll
just gotta
figure it
change
out.
the font. You just gotta get the right font.
Yeah, you
we'll
gotta
figure
get
it out.
the font matters.
Yeah, the font. The font.
Font definitely
All
matters
fonts
on a
matter.
good
All
t-shirt.
fonts.
All fonts.
Oh,
fonts
we
matter.
really going.
Yeah.
We going
Write
in
that
on this
down.
one, all font, bro.
Write that down. Hey, man, make sure you follow Easily Offended Podcast, man, everywhere on social media. On Twitter is Easily _podcast. Instagram, Easily Offended Podcast. Easily Offended Podcast, Facebook page, YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. Thank y'all for tuning in. All you 142 people that have subscribed,
Nice.
commented,
Okay.
liked.
142. Let's go.
142?
Hey,
Okay,
man.
142,
You know what I'm
alright.
saying?
We thankful for every
Shout out
last
to
one of
y'all,
y'all.
man. Y'all could have been anywhere, but y'all here with us, man. I'm your boy, Class of 1979. Man, I'm out. Let's go.
Bam.
The Chicago side of the South.